Welcome to Crop Monitoring Guide. Let's talk about zoning. Here, you create vegetation maps and productivity maps. Basically, zoning helps farmers to define land plots for differential fertilization as well as create tasks for agricultural vehicles on electronic maps. It can be downloaded in shapefile format afterwards. You can do zoning by different indices: NDVI, NDRE, MSAVI, RCI, and DMI. For zoning, there are from 2 to 7 zones available. Units of measurement vary depending on the location. Hectares, meter, or square meter for the metric system. Acres, yards for imperial. The greatest benefit is that you can save money on fertilizers, as where the crop is healthy you can apply less, and even not to apply fertilizers in zones where the platform shows the plants are dead, as the fertilizers can help with weak plants but cannot resurrect dead ones. The zoning feature uses only cloudless images, as you can see, in order to prevent any inaccuracies in calculations provided for the user. A vegetation map usually applies for nitrogen fertilizer variable rates because it is not accumulated in the soil, and one image is enough to understand how much nitrogen fertilizer should be provided. So the higher vegetation and another green zone mean that you have to reduce the fertilization by 15 or 12%. For the whitish zone, we can add more fertilizers. Of course, it depends on the strategy. The next orange zone also requires more fertilizers. The lowest vegetation zone is the most interesting. Here we can save money on fertilizers. This zone can be flooded area that needs your attention or open soil. In this case, perhaps you should do some soil chemical analysis to find out if any soil issues exist. Then you can download the shapefile, which can be uploaded to your equipment so it can be used in a ready-made prescription. A productivity map is a whole different thing. It can help you to understand the quality of the field in terms of the season. This you can use for phosphorus fertilizers because it is accumulated in the soil. It is used by farmers to determine the productivity zones on the field, and this type of zoning allows for a more rational, differential application of potash and phosphate fertilizers at the beginning of the season and before sowing. Determine places for sampling. Also, you can plan the number of seeds for each zone.